cleared for takeoff. These tornadoes were on their way within an hour of last night's vote. This was the first RAF manned bombing mission in Syria, and it won't be the last.
We're going to need to be patient and persistent. This is going to take time. It is complex. It is difficult, what we're asking our pilots to do, and our thoughts should be with them and their families as they commence this important work.
The 4 tornadoes flew from the RAF base at Akrotiri in Cyprus. They dropped powerful paveway bombs on the Omar oil field in the east of Syria. Oil from there helps fund the so-called Islamic State with its self-styled capital in Raqqa. The RAF has been bombing IS on the Iraqi side of the border for more than a year. The Syrian side had been off limits until last night's vote. That vote not only cleared the way for the extension of the bombing, it also exposed the split inside the Labour Party, with 66 MPs voting for the government and against their leader, Jeremy Corbyn.
Any words to say, Mr. Corbyn?
This morning he stayed silent, but one of his key allies said MPs who defied the leadership could face deselection by party members.
I always fought for having automatic reselection. I mean, we had that for several years, then Blair did away with it. I think people should have the right to decide who their candidate should be. I mean, this isn't North Korea or something like that.
A group called Left Unities published the names of the Labour MPs who voted with the government. Left Unities outside the party, but this shows the wider campaign now underway to push for deselection. Meanwhile, online abuse like this has been intensifying against the Labour MPs who backed the government motion. This member of the shadow cabinet who voted against the bombing says all this has got to stop.
I know what those MPs who voted for action will be going through today. They will have agonised about it, and they'll be going through it again. Did I do the right thing? You know, and then to have abuse thrown at them in this particular moment is just wrong. People need to think about that. People did have a free vote. They voted according to their conscience. They may have taken a different view from some, but in the end they did what they thought was the right thing to do. And today to wake up to threats of deselection, to abuse online, is so utterly wrong, and it really needs to stop straight away.
Tornadoes and typhoons have been sent to reinforce the RAF in Cyprus. Britain is preparing for war abroad against a backdrop of conflict at home. Andy Bell, 5 News.